Welcome everybody to the stream. I'm Tommy Temper, and this is the Tommy Temper Show. I'm coming to you live from the palatial main studios located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We're overlooking the Elm Line Street. We're sitting in the Crystal Gondola overlooking the Elm Line streets of Old Strathcona, the staunch NDP territory here in the province of Alberta. And of course, you all know that I am pro independence. It's a great thing. It's a great feeling. It's a feeling that, hey, things are changing and things are going to be 10 times better than they are right now with Alberta within Canada. And people have to understand that life will be 10 times better if Alberta becomes independent from Canada. Really, honestly, there will be so many advantages. It will be unbelievable. We'll have our own police force. We'll have our own pension plan. We'll have our own government, and we won't have any of that wokey stuff there where they're trying to get you to stop talking, stop saying things, like basically zipper up and don't talk about anything or else you'll be thrown in jail. They're trying to bring in those draconian 1984 things like they have in the UK, where people are getting thrown in jail all over the place just for vocal cord violations. And, look at this. We've got this thing here where we've got the independence movement trying desperately to put up signs and stuff like that in Taber, Alberta, and the government, the local municipal government, is trying to take those signs down. So not a good situation at all. But anyways, we've got this little video here, and it's actually about the town of Taber trying to take the political signs down, the ones that are put up on billboards. And the whole thing is that these billboards are owned by a private company that put them up on leased land from the city. So the city feels that, because that's our land that we've leased to this billboard company, we have the right to tell them to take those signs down. So there's a big controversy going on about that. So anyways, this comes from Prairie Fire Songs, and they've made a video about the whole saga. Let's listen to it here. Let's watch it. This is actually pretty good.
Well, they put up a sign just off Highway 3, right in the heart of corn country. Said, send Ottawa a message, choose Alberta. And the whole dang internet lost its mind immediately. The town said, hold on now, don't look at us. We just leased the sign, we don't want the fuss. Bob from down the road said he don't really agree. But Corey said, political speech is free. Oh, it's just a billboard, baby, standing tall on the flattest, finest stretch of land you ever saw. You can try to boycott corn, but you'll regret that choice when you're eating tasteless cobs and Taber's lost its voice. So raise a cob to Corey and the great Alberta plain. That billboard's got more sense than Ottawa's brain.
Yoo-hoo. Let's go.
Now some folks online said, boycott Taber corn. Corey said, don't punish farmers that ain't right or born. He's got signs across the province, Calgary to Grand Prairie, and Ottawa's up in their glass towers getting real wary. Pathway to independence, that's the name of the game. They bought the sign, they paid the lease, they're playing by the rules all the same. But the people pushing boycotts over a 12-word sign must really be afraid of what Albertans got on their mind. Oh, it's just a billboard, baby, faceless cobs and Tabor's lost its voice. So raise a copy, Corey, in the great Alberta plain. That billboard's got more sense than Ottawa's brain. They said the views don't represent our town. Well, freedom of speech don't need your crown. You can love your corn and still read the sign. Alberta's always been doing just fine without you. Yeah, it's just a billboard, baby, but it said what needed saying. On the flattest, finest stretch of land where the sun's always blazing. Don't boycott the corn, don't blame the town. Just send Ottawa that message, put it down. Raise a cob to Corey, raise a cob to the plain. That billboard's got more sense than Ottawa's brain.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, yeah. Very good. Thanks a lot to Prairie Fire Songs for that little ditty there. We really appreciate that. That was actually a pretty good one there. We love it, love it, love it. How's everyone doing today? I'd like to see, we're doing a live here right now. We're coming to you live on location here in Old Strathcona, Edmonton, Alberta. And yeah, I had a fun time there yesterday. We actually were out and about doing our thing out there in Spruce Grove. And I kind of met up with a couple of good friends out there. Well, they're internet friends, John from Walking Alberta and Derek from Unacceptable Fringe. And Unacceptable Fringe is actually doing an interview with Danielle Smith, the Premier of Alberta, today. So I had a chance to talk to him prior to the interview, and we'll watch a little bit of that today. I did a video when I was out there, and I had a chance to, excuse me, I'm doing a little hiccuping here. Not that I had anything to eat. But I had a little bit of drink of water there just a few minutes before I got on air here. No diggity. Hey, good to see you in the chat there. It's kind of hard for me to monitor everything going on here. Oh, actually, hang on a second here. Let me just bring my live on here so I can actually look closely at the chat here. That would be good. Very, very good. And as more and more people file into the channel here to watch what's going on. Look closely at, there we go. Yeah, okay, the chat is coming up there now. Thanks a lot for turning on the back switches there. Do appreciate that. Yeah, there's a couple other switches I have to turn on myself here. So let me just go to the content here. Yeah, and do a couple of things in the background here. I hope you're all having a good day today. It's not too bad where I am right here. It's actually a nice day. Let's look out the window here of the Palatial Main Studios. And oh, look, there's a new sign up there. Look at that. It's the Independence sign up on the balcony there, as you can see. It's a two-sided sign, so we've got the sign facing outward and inward, and everybody going by the Palatial Main Studios here can see the sign. So, and it's actually, the cloud is kind of moving on, and the sun is starting to pop out a little bit here. We've got a little bit of food out there for the bird dish there. The water bird bath is filled up nicely, and it's looking quite nice outside of the window here, right where I'm located. Very, very nice. Liking it. Yeah, we're going to be heading out to the lake, out to Sylvan Lake today. So, yeah, when we get there, we'll probably be going to the farmer's market and checking out some stuff around town, maybe sitting around the lake on the side of the beach there for a bit. The Sylvan is kind of nice because it's got a walkway with benches right along the lake, and then you've got the sand part of the lake and then the actual lake itself. So on a nice day like today, it would be good to, at least maybe not sit around too much, but you can actually walk in the lake a little bit there if you got short pants on and that kind of stuff. Yeah, looking good, looking good. It's going to be a nice day out there. We're looking forward to that happening. And I hope whatever you're doing here, it's Friday. And because it's Friday, it's kind of like after work, you can have a beer, you can, put your feet up and relax a little bit and take it easy. Maybe even party it up a little bit. That's the kind of thing that we like to do. I don't know what I'll be doing later, but because I'll be driving the golf cart around, of course, maybe I'll have one beer or something like that, but won't be able to do too much. But yeah, we'll try and have a bit of fun out there. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, let's go to our clip a little bit here. Let me just check it out here. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I don't know why these videos come out like this. Oh, I know why they do. Because we end up having chat in there to have to deal with. So I have to resize the window a little bit, just because it's not fitting in here 100%. So stand by a second, and we will fit that in there. And let me just zoom to a part of the video, where we have some action going on here, where we can show you what's going on. Okay, let's see. I was in the car for quite a while, and then I got out of the car, and then I started talking to John out there and a whole bunch of other people. Yeah, there were a whole bunch of people yesterday that popped over to this it's kind of a pop-up event. I think it was advertised about 4 days before yesterday by a pretty big streamer by the name of Derek, with Unacceptable Fringe is the name of his channel. And he got 150 signs to give away. And he had this event, and a whole bunch of people showed up. I'm not sure how many people showed up, but there were probably about 50 cars that showed up, maybe more than that. But he gave out 150 signs. He started out by saying, well, everyone can have one sign, and then he had a few signs left over, so then he gave a few people more than one sign. But he did give out 150 of our independent signs, which is a good thing. And yeah, let's just go over part of the whole thing here, and just see. Hang on a second here. Where is my studio? Turn that on to get me in here a little bit, and we'll just move over to the actual video. Well, actually, we'll check out the people popping in here. We've got Protest in America. Protest in America. I heard that, if you're going to be continuously doxing people, and if I hear word out on the streets, the internet streets, that you're doxing people, then, and people are coming in here just plain complaining about you doxing people all the time, well, that's not a good situation. So you're not going to be welcome in my chat here, and you're going to end up being put on the banned list. So we'll see whether or not people actually complain about you here today. I think I heard that you were doxing people yesterday, putting out their information, their children's information, addresses, and stuff like that. So if you're doing stuff like that, that's not a good situation. I don't like people doing that to me, and I don't like to see anybody doing that. Herman the Tosser, hey, good to see you. Coming in from the UK. Whoop, whoop. We got Howard in there. Peachy in there. Oh, Peachy. Yeah, we've got, let's see. Peachy with the video that you made for me. Yeah. Yeah, I should play that a little bit more. The Tommy Temper intro. Hey, check it out by Peachy in the chat. Look at this. She made this video for me.
Breaking news, it tempers again. Everybody's mad online. Parliament's debating while the comment section's losing minds. Protests in the streets tonight, banners in the rain. Tommy grabs the microphone and tries to stay sane. Left side shouting, right side too. Everybody's certain that their headline's true, but somewhere in the noise another page. Welcome to Tommy Temper, where the facts get checked and the jokes get better. From Canada out to the world's wild weather, we talk it out, maybe laugh together. Yeah, the chaos rolls, but we still remember. Keep your cool with Tommy Temper.
Oh, yeah.
Convoys rolling, speeches
Love it.
fly, cameras everywhere. Experts argue nightly like it's
Peachy.
political warfare.
They're popping in.
When Tommy pours another coffee, smiles at the scene, says common sense still fits somewhere in between. Trending topics, outrage storm, everyone declaring the new world norm. But reason sneaks, spasm, and a folding chair. Welcome to Tommy Temper. News and nonsense mixed together. Serious talk, but light as a feather. Laugh through storms we can't control forever. When tensions rise, just regroup and center. Tune it in with Tommy Temper. Take a breath.
Oh, yeah.
Check the source. Debate without going full force. Disagree, but keep it clever. We're all riding this ride together. Welcome to Tommy Temper, where calm survives the loudest pressure. Truth with humor, that's the measure. Making sense of the global theater. News gets wild, but hearts stay gentler. Stay reasonable with Tommy Temper. Remember, folks, if everybody's yelling, somebody's got to bring snacks and logic.
That's right. And that's me that's going to be bringing the snacks and logic. Thanks a lot to our good friend in the shot there right now for doing that for us, Peachy King Music. Sub up to her channel to see more interesting stuff like that. Do appreciate you making that for us. And let's move right along here to the event where we were at on yesterday over in Spruce Grove at Jubilee Park, where probably over 50 people, probably because some cars had more than one people, so there was probably 75 people that showed up there to get their Alberta independence signs, courtesy of CoreyMorgan.ca, who's actually a third party set up to receive funds and stuff like that, and he's producing signage and all kind of different things for Alberta independence. So we appreciate everything that everybody does for the whole event. Let's move over to me showing up and doing a little video there yesterday. This is what actually transpired there. Let's watch this. Everybody else is doing their thing. Thanks a lot for subbing. He's the most photogenic person around here. Look, he's the guy with the camera. Look, you're always shoving your camera in everybody else's face. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Looking good. Hang on here. Let me check.
People that are showing up.
Oh, there's a little sketchy internet over there.
Here. Check it out, all these people down here.
It hasn't even started yet.
I know, I see.
It's full or companies.
Yeah, this is at the beginning there.
As, I don't know how many cars down
people
here.
are starting to show up.
I counted 20 and
when I came in here, there was none. There was a few in the corner over there. The guy with the pickup truck with the flag, he's been here for 15, 20 minutes before me, probably.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I was down here for a while, parked.
It's 4:45. And
well, hang on.
Filling up.
Where's the guy with the signs?
Well, he's coming. I just sent him a message. I'm like, where are you? Yeah, but he'll be here on time. He's probably gonna make a show, make an entrance. He's got the fancy sports car.
Maybe he's talking with Danielle Smith right now, getting ready for the interview tomorrow.
Probably, maybe he's gonna. Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I heard about that. He can't ask about the gun thing that's going on where they're trying to get all the guns back.
Well, I heard on the news. What's Runkle the Bailey, another YouTuber? He was talking about how apparently they're gonna postpone the confiscation. Do you guys hear about this?
Yeah, they moved it in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gun
Well, like
confiscation.
90 days after the Supreme Court decision
Trying
or
to
something.
confiscate about
But now this
100
is putting it
types
all
of
on us
guns
because,
in
like,
Canada.
okay, so you either subscribe to the, well, not us in Alberta, we don't qualify, but the gun buyback, you have to either subscribe to that now or you lose out on it. But I don't think anybody would turn it in. How does anybody know anybody who's turned in anything yet?
Yeah, a lot of people haven't. I think it was September, Just don't October do or it. something is when the final thing is
Yeah.
that they're going to come for you after that.
You know what I think? I think our current Liberal government actually wants it to fail. I I'm being optimistic here, but hear me out. Like, if it fails, it kind of gives them a way out of it while still saving face, because it's going to be a mess. They're going to create an entire class of people, like at least probably 1 million people who aren't going to turn them in. Probably 2 million, maybe more. I'm just making.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Canada that don't want to turn their guns in. Like there's already been guns put on ban list where people have had to turn their guns in, but it seems like it's just never ending. And the list has gotten quite phenomenal. People are pissed off. They've paid good money for their guns, and these are all legal gun owners. And you know what? It's not the people that are the legal gun owners that are using them to commit the crimes. It's all guns that have been, brought into the country illegally or manufactured illegally and are not registered. You know what I mean? So these are like registered guns that people are trying to get taken away. Well, they did have a gun registry, and then they got rid of it. So the government is just like so anal on taking away people's rights and gun ownership rights. It's not really, you can own some guns, but they're being really picky on what exactly it is that you can own. And the people that own these guns are not going around shooting people. It's like farmers using them, or hunters, people that are legitimately using them for good purposes or for practice shooting, stuff like that.
Make numbers up. But then none of those people are going to turn them in. They're all going to be criminals. And then, so now what? Now you're going to go around rounding them up. There's a huge problem.
Yeah, but the government considers us all as criminals right now.
Yeah, I guess, eh? Yeah.
No, well, look at the guy that they put in charge of it, Gary. Gary's the guy that doesn't even know what a PAL license is.
Yeah, it's like, what's a PAL? Yeah. Well, and then he lies to his own tenant. He's like, oh yeah, you're gonna don't worry, it's all gonna be okay. Yeah, no, it's a tragedy what that's gonna happen, because I worry about it. There's gonna be people who are gonna hold out, and they're gonna make an example out of them, and they're gonna destroy people's lives. Maybe even literally.
That's right. By the way, this is John, Jon. And what channel are you
John
on
from
these days?
Alberta.
That's the name of your channel now on YouTube?
Yeah, that's the name of my channel, I think. Or maybe it's Talking to Albertans.
Or is it Talking to Albertans?
My channel's called Talking to
You don't even
Albertans.
know your own
I
channel.
don't know. I didn't get into this because I was like thinking I'm going to be a famous guy, so I didn't actually create a good brand, maybe.
Yeah, right on. So what have you been doing lately?
Well, it's been raining a lot, so it's been hard to make a video. I made one video out in the rain down in Red Deer, and I got my microphone soaked, but it still worked. And it's not recording right now; it's just charging. But,
yeah, right. Yeah, well, last time I saw you was in Sylvan Lake, where you got a bunch of signatures.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, a lot of drunk guys showed up. I thought in my mind, I'm like, Sylvan Lake is where I went with my family.
What? A lot of drunk guys, Sylvan Lake. A lot of drunk guys. What are you insinuating that us people that live in Sylvan Lake are all a bunch of drunk guys? Like, what's going on here?
Like, enjoy the day, and so that I show up there, and the whole beach is crowded with people from India and drunk,
oh wow!
and drunk guys.
Did you hear what he said? The whole beach is crowded with people from India. Yeah, and I would have to agree with that. There are so many East Indians that have been brought into Canada from East India that it has actually changed the fabric of our country here to the point that it doesn't matter where you go. You could go to a 7-Eleven store, there's going to be East Indian. You go to a food store, there's going to be East Indian there. You go to the vehicle registry, there's going to be East Indian there. You go to get a passport, there's going to be an East Indian there. You go to an airport, there's going to be an East Indian there at the check-in. There's going to be, an East Indian working, doing the cleaning and stuff like that at the airport or whatever. They're all over the place. There are so many jobs that have been taken over by the East Indians that you may as well say that Canada is now East India. And I hate to say that, Brett. You live here, you see what's going on, but you're gonna go like you're gonna turn a blind eye. It's like horse blinders on. It's like my girlfriend is white, so yeah, that's okay. But meanwhile, everybody else in the whole frickin' country is come here from East India now. It's like may as well play the bling bling song here for my intro or something. If you can't beat them, join them. But anyways, I'm just pointing that out that the Liberals in my opinion, have ruined Canada. Ruined Canada. And other people are going like, well, yeah, you're just a racist saying something like that. Well, call me what you want. I don't care. I'm just telling you the way it is. That's all. Am I complaining about it? Yeah, to a certain degree. Yeah, it's not the same Canada that I grew up in at all. At all. At all. And it's where you see what's happening over there in Ireland. That's because of the mass immigration, and we have been hit with mass immigration here too. And are we going to be able to convince all of those East Indians that have come into Alberta to join up with independence? It's going to be a tough job because the Liberals brought them in. They came into Canada and they moved to a province that is part of Canada. So they're probably going to be voting for Canada, and not voting for independence. Meanwhile, the rest of us that have been here for a long time, for a while, are like really pro-Alberta independence because we've seen how badly that the Liberals in Canada have affected the way of life here. It is like so expensive to go to the store to buy anything. Even vehicle insurance has gotten so expensive because of all the crappy drivers out there that don't know how to frickin' drive and get into so many accidents. And our insurance on vehicles has shot up like crazy. Like it's not rocket science to figure out why insurance is so expensive. All of the newcomers are getting in accidents like crazy. It's like you see a truck flipped over on the side of the road. Yeah, there's some guy with flip-flops in there standing beside it. Or you see an accident on the street somewhere. Yeah, you see who's driving. It's the newcomers that don't know how to frickin' drive. It's getting ridiculous out here. Okay, let's move on with the little story here. Okay, let's go.
Guys. And I'm like, okay, the drunk guys, I guess that's kind of there, right?
The drunk guys, yeah.
It's not what I remember it.
Oh yeah, it has changed, but still, it's because of the cold weather. It's not really all that full. Usually, there's literally thousands of people down there.
That day was like 25, so that's a beach day for Albertans.
Yeah. Well, a little bit early in the season yet, but that beach is just thousands of people down there in the middle of the summer. I was down there last summer. So other than that, you haven't really been doing much video wise, or what have you been up to?
No, I still make videos. I published one a couple days ago. What was I doing? I went to Statler and I walked around the parking lot, and I met some people there who were like, surprisingly, a lot of supporters, a lot of honks. You got a big flag that people to see it, right? And there was one Canadian flag hanging on a house, and there was a couple people who were like, they didn't want to talk to me. One guy said he was Forever Canada, but then like the whole town is just full of like independent supporters. And so my message would be like, we need to get out there and start showing it. You need to put a flag up. You need to get one of the signs. You need to donate to, I would say right now, donate to Corey Morgan's Pathway to Independence. If we're going to win this, we got to win this by doing this. And it's going to take a bit of a sacrifice. I'm not affiliated with it at all. but I believe in the cause and I donated, and these people told me they donated. And so
Yeah.
volunteering to hand out the signs afterwards is probably just as important. If you can't pay to, buy a couple of signs for your neighbors, then come collect some from something like this and hand them out.
Yeah, there's a lot of people promoting what's going on. We've got Corey Morgan, of course. You've got Levine. He's apparently got a big sign up there.
Oh, yeah.
Right by the Ledge building, there's a gas station right there on 109th Street. And
Yeah.
apparently he's got a big sign up there.
That's going to be the next place where I make a video. I'm going to go out to 109 and walk around there. But I got to wait for a good day because I was looking at the map there, and it's like there's actually not a lot of like foot traffic. It's kind of a parking lot and just a busy street.
Yeah, Jasper Avenue is not a lot of walking traffic.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get over to the west side of 109th Street, maybe where there's a bunch of restaurants and stuff like there might be some people.
Yeah.
White Avenue usually has a lot of people on a really good day, but
Yeah.
you're gonna get the lefty people. But you guys should come out there. I'm gonna come out there with you if you come over to White Avenue, 103rd Street.
Are you in that area, John?
I live a couple blocks away from there.
Okay,
yeah. That's where I'm broadcasting from right now. Right here in White Avenue. Like I could walk a few blocks here, and I'm right onto White Avenue to the meat of the socialist lefty territory here, where they all vote NDP in the area here. It's like, it used to be a great place too, but the whole city has kind of changed over time where with the drugs, you got the fentanyl addicts and stuff like that, the people that are hunched over, and the little tent cities and stuff like that. There's little tents, and they're in places like on public property. They're in the parks. They're a lot of them you don't see unless you ride in the back alleys and stuff like that, where they're kind of, you got the tent set up and whatever. But they're the ones that are causing the trouble in the area here. Lots of drugs and stealing and thefts and stuff like that. It used to be a really nice area before. It was like an enclave of all of the left-wing socialists here that just want free stuff, and they're really into a lot of them are LGBTQ people, of course, because they're all voting for the NDP. They're all for that sort of thing, and they're all right here in this area. But that being said, there are a few people. Like there was a guy that I actually met at this event that lives in this area, and he's a right winger, just like me. So it was good to see that there's at least a few people here.
I'll look you up.
Yeah.
I kind of just show up whenever I got time to make a video, and then I just kind of plan a route and see if I could talk to people. And so it's really hit and miss, but here I'm like, there's gonna be somebody to talk to here. So look at the crowd. Show the crowd. There's already like a group of people over there. There's a whole bunch of people in this parking lot. They all just showed up here in the last 15, 20 minutes. And I see they're all wearing their merch.
I got my Alberta Strong.
Alberta Strong. So this is Alberta Proud Dad's hat.
We got hats coming base. Alberta.
And so there's another good one to support. I'd probably say also Keith Wilson. Right? Can't forget about his organization, because they're gonna do the real homework on it. We may not see them putting up signs. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea, but they're doing their research. So
White paper.
yeah, locking a bunch of lawyers and economics guys in a office and making them.
Yeah, Keith Wilson. He, in between Corey Morgan and Keith Wilson, they seem to be really the guys that are pushing this a lot.
Yeah.
And then you've got Jeff Rath, who's doing his part. He's a little bit, on the brash side, though, I might say.
I mean, we all got to roll. I love Jeff Rath. I mean, I wish sometimes he could tone it down a little bit, but there's a place for that. And what I love about this is there isn't a leader. There isn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
They could find some dirt on me and throw me under the bus, and then there's 17 more.
Thurston, good to see you.
Like, I'm not a leader. Nope, there's no leaders in this movement. At some point, we need to figure it out. I think Keith Wilson's a real strong candidate for that, personally.
Oh yeah, he's really good. He's got the lawyer legalese part of it. the question, he can answer pretty much any question when you have questions about sovereignty and whether or not this will work, and the Clarity Act and all of those kind of things that people are talking about. So he's the guy. He's pretty much in charge. But I like Corey Morgan. I like the way that he's sort of set up his own way to donate and to be able to get the signs made, and the signs. What do you think about the signs that have gone up, the billboards?
Well, I mean, I love that. And
The corn town, Tabor.
I got to check my schedule. I was looking at it. I think I might have a wedding to go to that weekend.
Where, in Tabor?
No, in another town, but
close by.
Yeah, it's gonna be like good thing. Like, what do they call it? The Streisand effect. They keep saying, like,
Right, yeah.
You call them out, and then you try to get them to take it down, and then guess what? 1,000 supporters show up waving flags and take over your town for a couple hours.
That's what happened. Is they in the video that I played at the beginning of my stream here, the video about the sign in Tabor, is absolutely great advertising, because when the signs got put up in Tabor about independence, and then the town council, told the company to take them down, that hit the mainstream media, and that was like golden, because that was completely free advertising. It's like when the native chiefs came up and blockaded put up the court order to stop counting the actual signatures. Again, golden as far as free advertising, because all over the mainstream media, everyone is talking about it. If you didn't know about Alberta independence, you know about Alberta independence now. You have to be sitting under a rock or something like that if you don't know about this whole thing. And you're going, what? What is this? What's it all about? Could it be actually good for me? Yeah, it could be good for you, because this would be a country. If this was a country of Alberta, your lifestyle would be 10 times as great as it is right now. It would be living in Dubai, like everyone would be so much more endowed with cashola that you wouldn't believe it. Brett, you'd be able to go out there and buy a brand new truck, not a used beater, orange truck or whatever it is you're driving there. I don't know what you bought, but I heard something about that. Yeah, but this is good times here in Alberta if this actually does happen, and we're trying for it. We're trying it. But on the other hand, if it doesn't happen, it certainly is. As far as Ottawa is concerned, they're hearing from us Albertans here. They're hearing that we're not happy, and we're pointing out all of the bad things that Ottawa is doing to Alberta, taking advantage of us to the point where we have a huge deficit provincially. All of the cities like Calgary and Edmonton are running at deficits. Nobody has enough money. Everybody wants stuff, and you're overloading us with mass immigration, and there's not enough services. You have to wait 12 hours for a doctor. Like, I have an appointment with a specialist, and it's like about a month and a half away before I can see a doctor specialist. It's like unbelievable what's going on here in Canada. It's like not great. Things could be a hell of a lot better than they are right now. Latest on that, because Corey got signs put up by a company that is leasing the land from the city, and the city told him to take the signs down.
Yeah.
So what's the latest on that whole thing? Do you know?
All I know is what I hear on John Bolton and from Corey Morgan, like on their YouTube channels. But apparently, it's definitely illegal, because this is election something you're allowed to do under election law, and so it's private property and it's paid for, and they followed all the loops. And I think I was thinking to myself, maybe this is a strategy just to drain the bank account a little bit more. Because Corey made a comment about having to talk to a lawyer, and I was like, man, that's probably a couple $1,000 just to say that, And unless there's a lawyer who supports independence, who's willing to go and help with that cause.
Yeah.
Hint, wink, wink.
D's
Probably
in there,
not worth
salty.
it because Tabor's a pretty small town, and if he did have to take the signs down, there are plenty of other places where the signs could go up that probably has a lot more eyeballs. Like one of those big semi-trailer boxes that are sitting somewhere on Highway 2 or something like that would be a great spot.
I have no idea how he made his decision, but I mean Tabor is just as good as place as any. I think. It kind of spreads it out a little bit because we're kind of all focused like maybe this certain areas where we see it a lot, but I would like to see him put up a sign in like high level or something like that. I mean, how much traffic up there, right? But it would get all over social media.
Yeah. Yeah. But Streisand effect with the Tabor thing really worked out well because that's hitting the mainstream media. In fact, I look at all of the stuff that's going on with the Chiefs and with the fact that the whole thing is being held up, the signatures aren't being counted. All of that stuff is hitting mainstream media. That's all completely free advertising that ordinarily you wouldn't be getting.
Yeah, I was thinking about like Trump and back in 2015 when he was running for president, and everybody thought, oh, he's never going to win, never going to win. So they just spent their whole time bashing him, right? And he got all that free publicity, and I think that's a big reason why he got elected in the first term.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, plus people were sick and tired of the wokeness, and but here in Canada, you have so many people that are just brainwashed and so woke that they're just going along with the whole liberal thing. They're going like, "Oh, we're elbows up, elbows up. This is like a great place to live here in elbows up, and we like to be taxed, like you're taxed over 40%, and it doesn't take much money for you to be taxed at that over 40% level up here in Canada. I was watching a video by Moose there this morning, and he was like comparing the taxation rates, how much we're taxed up here in Canada compared to the United States, and it's like night and day difference. Like the amount of money that you can make before you hit certain tax levels in the States is incredible compared to here in Canada. I think that if in Canada, if you're like at about $100,000, you're like right up at that maximum tax rate, which is like over 40%, in between 40 and 50% of your paycheck goes for taxes. In fact, it was just the other day was actually the break-even day where you pay taxes from January up until I don't know what it would have been, maybe the 10th of June or something like that. All of the money that you earned up until the 10th of June goes for taxes. Then you start earning money for yourself from then until the end of the year. So it's not going to be like that, because just think about it. If we're an independent country, then you're not going to have to pay federal tax on your when you file your income tax. Okay, you're going to be saving all of that money that will go right into your pocket. Brett and everybody else that's living in Canada here, living in Alberta, okay? If you're living in Ontario, tough luck, because they'll have to jack your taxes to overcome whatever Alberta is paying into the kitty, into Ottawa, to support the rest of Canada. You're going to end up having to take more out of your pocket to support Quebec, take more of your pocket to support Ontario, and all of those eastern provinces, all of the Atlantic provinces, with all those fishermen that don't do any fishing in the middle of winter, that go on pokey. You're going to have to pay for everyone's pokey out in the Atlantic provinces there. It's going to be craziness for you. You're going to have to pay more for that because you won't be sucking all the cash out of Alberta. We'll keep it within our own country of Alberta, and we will be like the Saudi Arabia of the north of the Turtle Island here in North America. It'll be phenomenal. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait for it to happen. Let's go.
Same thing can play out here, and it's like I don't want to taunt him, but at the same time, like keep on. Like the way we get stronger is by pushing us, And
Yeah.
that's how you get stronger. Like the movement's growing. Like, look at this. Now there's even more people here.
I know.
That's really filling up.
Let's just take a look around here. We've got all of these. This lot was completely vacant. There were no cars at all down here. And this is a special event put on by Unacceptable Fringe. You can see people are all over the place down here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're with John here.
And he's going to be here from 5 to 7. So, but he's only got 150 signs, so you better get here quick. If you're in the Spruce Grove area, if you're
This was yesterday.
on the west side of Edmonton, even burn out here quick and grab a sign and come and show some support, right? Like everywhere I go, I meet Alberta independent supporters, and they're just the friendliest people. I've never met a nasty one. And I want to go see these Canada rallies if they have them anywhere. I never see them publishing it, but like whenever I meet them on the street, they're just nasty, mean people. And so I thought Canadians were stereotypically polite, but like this lady said, like we're the real Albertans. We're the real Canadians. We're trying to save what's left. You know, this is our culture, our heritage. Here comes another vehicle with flags on it. And so like yeah, friendly people. But yeah, come on out here and get yourself a flag, and then also donate to one of the various organizations that are currently raising. Seriously consider donating to Pathway to Independence. They can raise $600,000 and spend it. Like that's the limit. So I'd love to see Corey just capped out in like a couple weeks, and then we move on to the next one as like a big focused group. You know?
Yeah. We're out here in Jubilee Park in Spruce Grove, Alberta. And apparently from 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock is when people are meeting up here.
5.
Until 5 o'clock?
5 to 7.
Oh, 5 to 7.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got here early. So when I got here, there was one vehicle, but now there's probably about 30 vehicles down here. The only guy that's not down here is the guy with all the signs, Unacceptable Fringe. Where is he? What's he doing? He must be taking a shower or something, spiffing himself up or whatever. I don't know.
He's gonna make a splash. He's coming in.
He's coming in with that orange NDP Camaro, I hear.
I don't know. I love that thing that he's got.
Got to rub it in.
Yeah.
I used to have a 2014 Camaro with it was a ZL1 that I had it hopped up to about 700 horsepower. So
yeah.
I wish I would have kept it. Otherwise, I'd have a race with him.
Well, I mean, I just put new spark plugs in my minivan, so
the minivan. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, it's the what do you? It's like the mom van, soccer van.
Yeah. Well, I so that's another thing I was doing is I fixed my vehicle. It's not because I can't afford to pay someone to do it, but I can't afford to pay someone to do it. You know, right now it's like every dollar counts, right? So I like to do it myself, and I did a better job too. I changed my oil cooler. I was leaking, and so now I got my vehicle fixed up.
It's in tip-top shape.
It runs like a brand new car, man.
Well, you're rolling all over Alberta because, you know, one day you're in Calgary, the next day you're in Edmonton, and the next day you're in Rocky Mountain House. You're like all over the place.
I put a few miles on. You know who's put the miles on, though? Al Burton and his wife.
Oh, really?
Mrs. Burton.
Yeah, I heard he was delivering signs, wasn't he? Is he the one that delivered the signs to John Bolton?
Yeah.
I saw him there late at night doing something with him.
Yeah.
And then I think that he might have even delivered the signs to Red Deer, to Unacceptable Fringe.
I don't know. I mean, I see him at everything. And a lot of things that I don't go to, I see him like posting about it. And I'm like, I should have went there. But you know, it's so amazing how we talk about there's no leader, but so many people are showing leadership, right? Even yourself, Tommy, you do so much for this movement as well, and so many other people here are showing leadership, getting involved in this. I've never felt more motivated for anything political in my life. Before this, I wasn't really political, you know.
Well, whatever happened? Yeah, that's interesting that he says that. You know, I was actually feeling a little bit demoralized there the other day because I really, really wanted to be. This is what happened. Unacceptable Fringe had a whole bunch of quote influencers on his show, you know, and of course there are a lot of influencers, you know. And I was, I kind of asked him, "Hey, I'll be a guest on your show," but he already had, I think, because he has, on his screen 9 people could be on the show, so he already had asked a whole bunch of people to be on there. I'm one of the few people that I was born in Alberta. You know what I mean? Number one. Number two, I'm actually podcasting from Edmonton, from the capital city in Alberta. I do lots of videos, so where I'm standing in front of the legislative building. I may not be the biggest channel in the world, but I do stream on multiple platforms. Over on Kick, we're on Facebook, we're on 4 different YouTube channels, we're on Twitch, we're on X. So we do have people watching, and we do get some, fairly good numbers on different stuff that I do. On Facebook, I actually, with not just the video, not so much the videos that I do, but with the shorts that I do and stuff like that on Facebook, I end up with I had 3 million views in the last 28 days on Facebook. And by the way, for whatever reason, Facebook was down this morning. I could not load a video on there. I think it was hacked along with, what was it, Instagram or something like that. The Meta platform was hacked. I don't know if it's operating there now or not. I should actually double check here and see whether or not I've actually got a video on Facebook. Ooh, Facebook is looking weird. It's like not even loading here. Hang on. Let me refresh it here and see whether or not we're on there. Oh yeah, we're on there. We're on there. We're live on there right now. So yeah, it is working. So I guess if I want to put a video on there, a short or something like that, then I could do it. But I was feeling a little bit demoralized after not being on his program, and I was thinking in my mind, yeah, well, maybe I should just stop promoting Alberta independence and move along to other stuff that will actually get me more numbers. And so I ended up doing some other stuff like the attempted beheading in Ireland, right? And I did 2 days of those protests that were going on there. The first day, I had literally 1,500 people watching my programming on that first day. And a lot of people were watching on X. X had a lot of people interested in that whole affair. And I had lots of people watching on this channel and the other channels on YouTube here. So when things do pop and people are interested in stuff, I get a lot of viewers. When things are a little bit lax, well, then things kind of die off a little bit. Masad, good to see you in there, by the way. I see you type it in there. Looks pretty good. But anyways, yeah, I kind of thought, oh well, maybe I just won't promote as much of this stuff. But then going to an event like this and seeing all the people there, and there were lots of people that said to me, "Hey Tommy, thanks a lot for doing a good job," just like John just said to me there just now. And people said that they appreciate what I'm doing for the Alberta independence movement, and that they watch me. And there was one fellow that I ran into, and he said, I'm in the military, so I don't want to be on camera, but I'll tell you, thank you very much for everything that you're doing. I don't really watch what you're doing, but I put you on and I listen to you in the background when I'm doing stuff, whatever. He says, I can't talk, I can't do a lot of stuff because I'm kind of prohibited from saying things and getting involved in social media because of the fact that he was in the military. But yeah, he had some interesting things to say about Alberta independence and what might happen if Alberta, we don't get this vote through. So then, what's the next step on what action might happen? So very interesting. So all in all, it was kind of a not a demoralizing, but a moralizing event to be at, to be talking to the various people and to understand that that people they like to hear what's going on, and they like to see people on the internet, on YouTube, on Facebook, on the different social media platforms, talking about and promoting Alberta independence. It's a tough thing that we're going through here right now. It's going to be a tough go. 300,000 signatures were obtained, and there were lots of people out there, lots of people that are afraid. They're afraid to put a lawn sign out for fear that somebody might throw a rock through their window, or that the sign might get stolen. And I even talked to some people that had Alberta flags on their vehicles, and their vehicles got vandalized, and this flags got stolen. Even Unacceptable Fringe, he had flags out on the front of his property, and he came out. I think he said he had 3 flags, and he came out, and somebody had stolen the flags in the middle of the night. Okay, and that's what they end up doing. The people that are on the left, they are just so vindictive. They will call you out. They will come and one guy collecting signatures even got a cigarette buttered out in his neck because the Forever Canada person was so pissed off at him. People were fighting and whatever. I've been involved in 2 different altercations with the Forever Canada people. They're just so vindictive and so violent that it's unbelievable. They're like akin to being Antifa. It's the Antifa crowd out there that are the representatives of, and really Antifa is on that left side, that are embedded with the Forever Canada people. So it's pretty tough out there. It's a tough go, but we're pushing hard, and we're promoting Alberta independence, and it's actually working for us. To that, I was going to do a show with you, and I contacted you on X, and I said, yeah, get a hold of me when you have some time, and we'll invite you on as a guest, and we'll do one show just specifically on Alberta independence. But then I never heard back from you.
Doing it now. I apologize for that. You know how it goes. I have a full-time life, and try to get home to my family, and try to devote this in like a disciplined way where it's like, here, I'm doing this now, and I'm going to do other stuff later. And
yeah, well, I'm friends with Alberta Radio too.
Yeah,
Jason.
I did a video with him.
Yeah, over on Wade Avenue there. Well, we should do another one again with Unacceptable Fringe. He wants to come down to Wade Avenue. Jason wants to come down there. I'll come down there. You come down there. Let's all of us meet up down there and hang around that 103rd Street location, right where all the cars come up from Calgary. Is a really good spot to kind of nail everybody. I'll even bring my megaphone down there. Oh, look who's here. Who did we miss? Oh, look at it. It's Unacceptable Fringe and the orange Camelo.
Hey guys, I'm Joe. Welcome back. I'm here.
Let's go over and see him.
Beautiful Alberta flag.
He's got the box of signs there. Let's check it out here. Yeah, so what he brought down was signage, which is kind of interesting, and you can see one of the signs here. If you look outside my window there, you can see that blue sign. There's a little blue sign there with the Alberta flag on it that were for Alberta independence, promoting Alberta independence. So those are lawn signs. So what's going on here right now is that the Forever Canada people, they're giving out signs that they had made out with like a picture of the Canadian flag or something on it, like Forever Canada or something it says on it. So on our side with this whole thing, we've got the Alberta independence signage. So basically he showed up, and the whole thing was about us meeting up here to basically pick up our signs. So that's what the whole event is all about here, is the big sign thing where they're handing out the signs that were made up by Corey Morgan down in, I think he lives in Calgary there, something like that. Seems completely full. Check it out. He had 150 signs in his trunk there. Everybody is lining up here,
There you go, sir.
getting their signs.
Good to see you.
Let me come around the other side here. Get a good view of everyone here getting their signs. There are a lot of people here. There's no doubt about that. You can see everybody is getting their signs. Choose Alberta. There you go. Pathways for Independence.
Hey, I'll try and add it to
Corey Morgan.
Amen.
Courtesy of all the hard work by Corey Morgan. Looking beautiful.
It's nice.
So they're getting signs and they're getting the metal stakes to put them in their front lawn.
Yes.
Looking good.
I can't give those directly to Corey Morgan. Those have, because it's over $50, it has to go through either directly to him. Are you going to be at the whistle stop on July 1st? Okay, because he's going to take them there.
I'll give you a picture.
Okay.
Oh, that's another thing. Is that we're going to be? I think I'm going to probably be there. Where there's going to be a big event at what's known as a place, a small town called Mirror, Alberta, and there's a place called the Whistle Stop Cafe. And Chris is going to be there. He owns the Whistle Stop Cafe, and he puts on the July 1st a big event where people come down there with their motorhomes, their campers, and stuff like that. They stay overnight, and it's a big event for the 1st of July, and it's kind of. Used to be called Victoria Day, and then they changed it to Canada Day. And of course, if we become an independent country, we'll change it to Alberta Day here in Alberta. So, but anyways, it's going to be a big event for everybody that's involved in the Alberta movement. So we're all going to show up there. I'll have to check and see. I think that I'll be able to show up there, and I'll bring my motorhome down there, and we'll camp out in that overnight and have a fun time. They have a big stage set up there. They're going to be having music, and he's got really good brisket kind of on a bun and stuff like that he serves up for lunch and stuff like that. So yeah, it should be a real fun time in Mirror, Alberta on July the 1st. If you're in Alberta, you want to definitely put it on your calendar to come on down there.
Well, if it's 50 or over, it has to go direct. They have to make a recording of it to the third party. They have to keep track of everything.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe just send it to Corey Morgan over.
That's what I asked.
Do you have my email?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do anything that's going to break the rules of his third-party advertising. I want to say thank you. Oh, you're more than welcome. My kids say hi. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, you didn't get a sign? Okay, well, let's get you one.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Derek. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys. More than welcome.
Okay, thanks.
Man, we're not going to have a problem cooking this full guy. Thanks so much. More than welcome. And make sure that Jason Levine money, I guess I'm giving $40 too. It doesn't really matter. As long as thank you. Keep up the good work on your podcast.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Hey, good to see you.
They're right in the box here. I'll check. Thank you. I'll have that.
I don't have any.
You know, metal things are in there. If we run out, whoever gets the last one, just let me know. We'll open another box.
I watch every day.
I think he went down to Disneyland with his kids. He's got kids. He, I think he said his mom died. So he got a bit of an
Hey, good to
inheritance,
see you,
so
XPW Portabanza. Hey, hi everyone.
he splurged a little bit.
Breaking the rules. I can vouch for her. I can vouch for her. We'll take her in the word. I trust Alberta. There we go.
Thank you so much, sir.
Cheers. There you go, sir. Great. Much. Great.
You can see, though, there was a lot of
Hey,
people
so
that
we've
showed up
got
there.
Unacceptable Fringe here, who's bringing all of the Choose Alberta signs here from Corey Morgan.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you. Alberta United.
Big
You
party.
betcha.
Okay, very nice.
Tomorrow's Saturday. The party starts today, Friday night.
My son.
There's going to be a party.
Hey, good to see you.
Yes, sir. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it.
Hey, the
There's-
Irish.
Right.
I've been watching.
Guy, you can't make it out. Okay. I need. One more. Holy. Thank you. I think I'm burning.
What are you building?
Circle around.
Excuse me. You don't need this.
One for running.
Oh, you're gonna get him a sign? If he has enough. Yeah, he's down in Calgary, asked.
I need.
Until he gets registered, that's part of the problem I've had with the whole lot of
2 for 2 signs.
I'd like to know that same thing. I told people to call Elections Alberta. I've told them, I don't know, half a dozen times.
Yeah.
But I still don't have an answer, guys.
Hey, good to see you.
Keep it up. Please keep it.
Get the word out there.
Cheers. There you go.
Okay.
Tommy, did you get one yet? Yeah.
Good, thanks. Hey, I can get rid of one. Appreciate it.
Are you doing okay on numbers? Shots so far?
Yeah, I got my signs.
I wonder if I can get 3 or 4. I got a bunch of neighbors.
Yeah.
The metal thing should be in there. If we run out, somebody let me know. We'll open another box.
Okay, I got 2 of my things here. Oh, watch the car. That away.
Got a metal.
Hey, now I got to do something with this now that I got them in my hand.
I'm good.
Oh, hang on. I actually gave my mic and camera to see the guy in the beard in the video there with the black hat. So, and then I walked away back to my car. So I don't know what he said on my stream while I was gone. So this will be interesting to watch it.
Might be hate speech, but you should.
Hate speech,
The
yeah.
law's coming. The law's coming.
Them and their rule of law, they can booger off with that. Pure poly.
Well, that's why.
Pure poly-Evan is Magna Carta speech.
Well, that's why we
That's
need
the
to
best
be.
argument for independence. Right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's why we
be
need it.
that for another 3,000 years.
Got that right.
You ruined Britain. You ruined the UK.
Yeah.
You ruined Canada. Who wants to be part of that crap?
Yeah, people are in jail for both
ZZ Top.
word violations.
Everywhere that used to be part of the Commonwealth is now destroyed.
Yeah,
They totally destroyed it.
you got
So
that right.
why be part of anything that's part of that?
Exactly.
Independence and your own constitution.
Yeah.
It's the only future for the kids. It's the only thing.
I got a couple.
Absolutely.
Need a ZZ Top
Good.
song right about now.
Yes, I really like it. No, that's okay.
And I'm just a couple blocks from you, so it's gonna be right up in my neighborhood.
Oh,
I'm very-
where? White Avenue?
I'm in a very woke corner of White 99. Just
He
back
lives
in there
really close to me.
And
Well,
right
well,
there. And
we're gonna have some kind of a get together on
I'm
White
gonna take
Avenue
my
there.
Neighbors there. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Like I know Derek
Stretch
and John and a couple of other people want to get together on White Avenue and do
It's a
something.
good place to walk around and say, hey.
Absolutely. 103rd Street and White there would be good.
There you go.
Get all that traffic coming in.
Oh yeah, coming down Gateway and everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, get them all. Be a good place for a sign right there.
Exactly.
For the billboard. Corey $100 for that other billboard. I'm like, put one up here.
Right on.
By the ledge is good, but it'd be nice right there on West.
Yeah, I saw the one by the ledge. Did you see
I
that?
haven't gone by and seen it yet.
You know, at that gas station right by the ledge, there's one right there.
Oh, the little gas station.
Levine put one up there.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Nice. That'll get a lot. People drive by there a lot going across the river because they have to hit the bridge. So
Exactly. Yeah, they see it.
they'll smack it. I just think there's a lot of people that are just scared to come out and say that they support it.
Well,
hey,
in the day with the conservative elections, I had a sign on my front lawn and they set fire to it. So, you know, like it's pretty dicey in our neighborhood.
I might get an extra one. We're gonna put one in the window and one on the lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll put the little webcam, one in the window. And I like the thought somebody said put it on a pole and electrify it. So
Yeah.
the bastards gravitate it.
Well, I got a balcony, so I'm going to put it on both sides,
that's
one
good.
on either side of my balcony. Let's see how that
We
goes.
rent a little house in there in the middle of all these people with their built up mega homes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They're infill. They're not.
Woohoo!
They're not high density infill. They're the
Yeah.
infill that just they're.
Hey, can you grab onto my mic
brother.
and grab onto this and just look at the camera there, just so it's pointed. I'm going to just put this in my car, so I'll leave it
Get her
for
done.
half a second.
Yep.
Okay? You can talk to the audience.
Hello, audience.
Uh-oh.
All right, Tom.
Okay, so this is where I gave my camera to, and I don't even know what his name is, but he's my co-host on the show here by default because I had to run to my car and put the signs in my car there. So I don't know what he said when I gave him the camera, but anyways, I'll listen here.
There's Derek getting the job done as it should be. Got a good turnout on a windy day. Folks coming to represent it. Good job, lad. Love the hat. Love the hat.
What's all these Canadian flags here? Yeah. I got kicked out of Alberta. I got kicked out of Edmonton. I went in and they have yeah. I said, where's all the Alberta flags? They wouldn't go, and they said, oh, we don't want them. They told me to get out.
I sure like your video
I
today.
thought you would have been talking
You're fired.
a lot.
I love it. Like I told my brother, I said, "Oh my goodness, today you gotta share it every day." Your videos are all good, but today's updates, yes. You're thank you so much.
2:23 local time here right now.
Thank you.
And if you're just tuning in here, this is from yesterday. There was a sign. Basically, the signs were being given away. There were 150 signs that were given to Unacceptable Fringe, Derek. And so he had a get-together at Jubilee Park in Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. And that's what we're watching here for the Alberta independence movement in Alberta. Great time there.
There's the man of the hour, Tommy Temper himself, making his way back. Put a sign in the car. Going to rep it from his balcony.
You know what?
There you go, lad.
Should be working in media.
I was at that independence rally at the ledge and you guys came by. He got me first and then you guys come running over. And then all of a sudden I got all my friends messaging me, we see you on there.
That's a lot of fun.
I follow you all the time.
Hey, nice to see you. What do you say to the audience today?
I say, let's go. Alberta independence, man.
Absolutely.
We need it.
Yeah, you got that right.
Serious time.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, look out behind you.
Every time we do, it's right
Car
on.
backing up.
You know, it's we have to support this cause and support our freedoms and rights and independence.
Yeah, you got that right. We need something a little bit better than what we're getting right now.
Yeah. Communism, I mean. Yeah. Are you live right now?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm live.
I could go off, I'll swear.
Oh, that's okay.
Got a sign?
Jeff, good to see you.
I
K9,
got my signs. I put them in the vehicle.
Big D in the house.
I saw you there at the ledge when they had the independence rally.
There you go. We got her.
Yeah, Big D. I'm not a scammer for anything. But if you want to, super chat the channel here, you're more than welcome. Feel free.
Beauty.
Nice pose.
Thanks, Tommy. How are you? It's
Good,
to see you here.
good,
You
good.
live?
Hey, yeah, I'm live right now.
Geez, well, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, great. What do you think of the turnout down here?
Better than I thought it was going to be honest. I thought I might come down here and there's maybe a dozen people or 20 people or something. This is unbelievable turnout. This is what gives me hope that we're on our way to independence. I think we're really making strides here.
Yeah, exactly. I want to congratulate you on doing such a good job. You're a really good spokesman. Like, you're just full
I
of.
don't think I'm going to get you guys canceled. So don't say that. Don't encourage me.
Well, I'm surprised that you're doing the interview with Danielle. After all the things that you said about her, I thought maybe she might cancel on you.
Mind the criticism, and you know what? They're a little strict that hey, keep all the questions to referendum style stuff, but we're still going to hammer in some tough ones. I think fair and tough ones. So I'll say fair.
Yeah, I know. I heard you say that she doesn't want you talking about the gun buyback thing, whatever.
No, she told me that they're making an announcement on that shortly, so she doesn't want me addressing it. Well, her press secretary said they don't want me addressing it, so I just said fair enough. I'll play ball. If it means whether she comes on or not, well, we'll excuse one question for the rest. So.
Yeah, so I know that you're not one to be giving her some softball questions, so we want to see the hardball questions tomorrow.
You know, I intend to ask her about the referendum when she plans to call the second one if we succeed in October. I want to ask her a lot of questions about the trust that Albertans should have in her. Mark Carney was seen in Toronto the other day mocking her, saying she's a terrible negotiator. I want to ask her how she feels about that since she's praising him and says that the MOU is doing great things. So I think she'll be in the hot seat for a little bit tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I got one question. Why are you driving an NDP colored car?
It is not. It is the furthest thing from.
I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, if I had a choice, I would have taken black or yellow. They didn't have it. So. Can't help it. They don't produce them anymore.
You can't because you have to put a flag on it. Make it look
Oh, yeah, we can. I looked at the black and gold one. I was going to do a black one with the gold cut out, just put it on the hood. And it was going to look real. We did a mock up. It looked real sharp. The only problem I have with it is over the summer.
Okay, so this is a beat up with Unacceptable Fringe and with John. John is out here too, doing his thing. You can see behind me, he's got that big, beautiful flag flying out there and doing a few interviews with people. And it's looking pretty good out here. I think there was probably, about 50 cars down here. And he gave out almost all of his signs. He got a few signs left in there, so.
Still got a couple, actually. There's a stand behind me.
Might be able to do another a giveaway.
Yeah, he did. I actually took about I got about five signs myself because I needed two on another side of my balcony here, and then I've got three friends. Well, I have another location where I can put a sign up. We've got the one in Sylvan Lake, so we need one for down there. And I don't know. I might even put one on my golf cart. But I also have a couple of friends too that live in the area here that I could give a couple of signs to them too. So they will absolutely go and create more visibility for the Alberta independence movement. That's for sure. So yeah, it was a good thing, good time, and it turned out really well. Lots of people there, and we had lots of fun.
Yeah. Now that everybody has one sign, if there's any left over, you probably have a friend or two that can probably put one of them up. So yeah, that would be pretty cool.
We got to save one for John at least. But does anybody else, Tommy? Do you need a couple?
I'll take a few more because I've got some friends that can definitely put them up.
Medals or no?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm in the old Strathcona area and we want lots of signs up there.
I got you. 3.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hang on.
Plus, I have a location on a main thoroughfare with a building that we can put them up.
The more the better.
Right on 104th Street.
The more the better. There you are, sir.
Right on. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Okay, so we're down here with Derek, Unacceptable Fringe, and the whole group of people. Now, they're all out here because he gave a call out on his channel to get everybody out here. And yeah, you can see how many people turned out here. Actually, a pretty big turnout here. A lot of people have left already with their signs, but they came down here to get their signs. So it looks out pretty good. Very good here.
It was a great time. It wasn't a rally. But the people came specifically to get signs, is why they showed up. So it was a sign giveaway. And the way that these signs even came about is that Corey Morgan, like I said, I believe he lives in that Calgary area. He put up what's known as a third-party advertiser group, which was able to get donations from people, and those donations were then used to buy the signs. And I think he was saying that, let me see, those signs cost him about $4.80 each, is what he was saying. I know I was watching one of his podcasts there. So he found a printer that would, and it's a double-sided sign there too. So, like a lawn sign where you can put it up and people drive by, see it from either side. So, yeah, good signs, good high quality signs. And they came with those metal stakes, those lawn stakes. So, kudos to Corey Morgan. And there's a few other people that have set up. There's, other groups of people that have put up groups or, an organization that is able to collect funds and then to do their own advertising, make their own signs. There's a guy by the name of Levine who actually put up a fairly large sign on 109th Street there, right by the Ledge building. And there's also Alberta Radio. He also set up, a system there with the Elections Canada so that he can also collect funds, donations, and things like that for the whole thing. But if you're interested in donating to the whole thing, go to corymorgan.ca and check out his website, because I know that he's got it set up to be able to take donations, and he's pretty big on the things that he's doing. He's spending money not only on signs, but also on billboards and things like that. So it's coming along nicely. We're getting things rolling to more than just people talking about it, or more than people because the signature taking and that sort of stuff is already over. So we have to move to the next level with the Alberta independence thing to get the word out and get more visibility.
Hopefully we're not too late. You're right on time.
Why did you end up with 3 signs, Tony?
Hey, well, I got some friends.
Say, I'm gonna have a bunch of friends of mine.
But we'll take if anyone wants more signs,
I'm doing all of
go over there and he'll give you more signs if you have friends. Yeah,
Hey.
give you more. Yeah.
I think I have something to drink.
That's good.
I get attention. Grocery store, swimming pool. And you know what, John? 90% of them are on board. All of them said, yeah, way bigger than what people think.
Oh, it's way bigger. Way bigger than what people think.
Way bigger, John.
Yeah.
So because like St. Albert is more the
Well, they're trying to discourage us, right? Like they release a fake poll, they're like, "Oh, support is coming down," and then I guess okay, then they leave a comment. They're like, "You're never gonna win." I'm like, "All right,
That's
I guess
okay.
I'll just go
Armchair
home."
critics are allowed.
but we don't, right?
No,
we don't have.
No.
We're all having fun. We're laughing. We're having fun. And they're not. They're not having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
honestly the best experience, like being part of this movement. Like,
It's exciting.
so many good people here. So many
Everybody wants change. That's all we want is change. We're just, 10 years of the same thing, and we're not seeing anything different.
100 years.
Yeah. And you're saying, well, why don't you just move to the United States then? Why? Why should we move to the United States when we can just separate from Canada? You guys can stay in Ottawa or Ontario or wherever. If you don't like living in Alberta, you can move to Ontario or BC or somewhere and just go with the status quo over there, and we'll just live one level up from where you're at. We'll do our own thing. There's no reason why we have to put up with guys like Carney and Trudeau and all of the net zero bullshit that they're trying to push on us. It's like no other country is really as deeply embedded in this net zero crap as Canada, and we're sick and tired of it already. We've already tried talking, and it doesn't. It's like, oh, a pipeline deal. Oh, but you're going to have to increase carbon tax. Well, what's carbon tax? All it does is it makes the barrel of oil $10 more expensive than any other country in the whole world, which there's nobody that wants to build that pipeline because of the carbon taxes. Don't you know that? Aren't you even watching what's going on?
Yeah, and it really.
I have a saying: if you keep doing what you've always done,
Yeah.
you will always get what you've always got.
Yeah.
Right? And I've taught that to my kids, and I'm teaching that to my grandkids.
Yeah.
If we keep doing what we've always done, we will always get what we've always gotten.
Yeah.
And that's what
Spin
happened in the last
City.
40
Hey,
years.
good to see you.
Exactly. Alberta's like the kid in the basement, now it's time to get out and get a real job.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I see about this too,
That's
like
right.
Forever Canadians, it's kind of like, a guy being stuck in the mud with his pickup truck.
Oh, geez.
It's out, and he's like, just keep spinning the tires.
I think, you know what?
It feels like right now.
It's like we're the entrepreneurs that are not afraid to take a gamble, but everybody else with the Forever Canada thing, they're just wanting to just huddle down and just go with the status quo. And really, we're the gamblers. We're the guys that are out here. We know that this thing will work. They're worried that we don't have enough cash or whatever, or wherewithal to make this thing happen, but we do. We actually do.
It's truly grassroots.
Yeah.
Like the other movements, those are like political parties.
Yeah.
And they're like union organizers. And so those guys are like professional campaigners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is something that broadsided them. They never thought that there would be a serious movement of millions
That's
of
right.
people supporting this.
Well, their side are basically the ex-politicians that are leading it.
Yeah.
With Tommy and with Jason. Look at. Hey, and meanwhile, we're just the grassroots people out here, regular people.
What we're doing, right? We're so passionate with this movement.
Yeah.
And that's the secret: is to be humble, to be passionate.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the secret.
Yeah, we've
We're
got the passion.
passionate.
Yeah.
Best advice ever.
By the way, Derek has the signs for you. He's saving a couple signs for you. So make sure you get your signs.
Don't save signs. I got some signs to hand out as well. I gotta do that.
Right on.
So nice meeting you, my friend. And like I said, it's nice to meet you in person. I listen to you all the time. You're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my hand,
Just keep flowering.
my hand's gonna fall off here in the wind, so I better get these to the vehicle. Okay, well, I'm gonna get these back to the vehicle here because my hand is gonna fall off here.
Yeah, so I basically
Okay,
go
nice
back.
to see everyone. This is the get together for the Choose Alberta sign handout.
So I end up going back to the vehicle there, and I think I actually sit in the vehicle for a little while, but then I end up going back out there again for a little finale. Let me just roll it forward a little bit here. Hang on. Yeah, right about to this point here. Yeah, so it was a good time. Absolutely, it was a good time. And, good chance to get together with a few other people. We got John there with Walks Alberta. You got Derek with Unacceptable Fringe down there. You got myself down there and a whole bunch of other supporters of the whole
Back
movement.
again.
So, yeah, it was actually
Back to the attack.
a pretty good time down there for sure. And this is right at the end of it, where you have
more
a few
action in here from
few
everybody
people at the end of it here.
before we head out.
Get out and take your head. Get out of your little church bubble. If your pastor's not telling you the truth and your church isn't speaking up, step out of there and look at it, pray about it, ask God, is this what you want me to support? Or do you want me to support a free world for myself, for my religious views, for my grandkids, and for the future? Because that's what you need. You need to be your own free nation, not part of the states, because they can go Democrat at any other time in the future. You need to be your own independent nation and have your own constitution. And you need to enshrine your faith in your constitution. Canada had it written in there, but they didn't enshrine anything. These people would just disregard it all.
Well, you know,
the first line of our Constitution says,
it's not that nobody wants to talk to me. It's just that it's whoever I approach. There are some people there that don't want to talk to anybody. You know, it's when you get to these kind of things. And you know, it's up to me to approach people and to talk to people. You know, when you're standing there with a camera and a microphone like I am, nobody likes to have a mic shoved in their face. You know, you got that kind of a thing. So, you know, you have to be kind of considerate with people. So I just wanted to show what was going on there, as to you know, not so much interview people, but I did, you know, get a few interviews with people. So it worked out pretty good.
something like these rights come from God and the rule of law or something. It's like,
They
putting
a law that
same
negates
page
everything.
as God.
Yeah. It's
But no, my opinion, my position on this is that if you're a Christian, heck, I would even group in Jews and Muslims and anybody of faith. Like at this point, if you have any kind of religious, kind of moral tradition, this country is gone. How can you support it? It's so immoral. Everywhere you look, it's just immorality.
a couple years back. They had the parents when they stood up for the kids, and we marched. And they marched
Immorality,
down
yeah.
there against the teachers union.
Yeah.
And all them idiots, Janice Irwin and all them.
I was at that rally that he's talking
freakish
about.
out there, and her little purple-haired crew screaming. And the news said there were hundreds and hundreds of all these guys in support of it. And you look across the street, there were thousands of us. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't just Christians, it was Muslims too. It was East Indians. It was all sort of people, because they don't want their kids being taught the garbage they're being taught. They don't want them being corrupted either. So we're not the only people that are upset about it. There's a whole lot of other people that are upset about it.
But I want to send my kids to school and know that they're being taught how to read and write and do math and stuff like that.
That's why you have to
Not being
homeschool them now.
Well, and so that's
It's the only option
homeschooling.
you have.
Got to turn down. You still pay your taxes for the
You still pay, you still supporting their, you know, you got to give Caesar his nickel, like Jesus said, but whatever. You don't have to participate with Caesar. You can still go do your own, you know, and that's the thing. That's why you look at the Muslims. They set up their own schools. They set up their own stuff, and they're not playing the same game, you know. And that's what Christians should be having, is their own schools and stuff. But they come down against you. They try to
Sham in
lobby
there.
against
Hey.
you and say you shouldn't get funding. So you have to homeschool.
There you
And
go.
even in BC,
Good to
they're
see
trying
you
stop
from
homeschooling.
Edmonton.
You know, those people are so far left and idiotic. It's just retarded. But do you want to live in a country where you do not have a choice? That's the question.
That's the question.
Do you want to have a choice or not? We will never, Alberta will never, ever, ever outnumber population-wise Lower Ontario and Quebec. And they will always, under their rule of law and their Magna Carta and their British parliamentary system, they will always control the rest of the country.
Yeah.
And your vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
We got what, 33 out of 34 seats that are conservative out of Alberta,
I think
and
it's
we
like
don't
37 maybe.
36 out of 37 or something. But our vote doesn't count for anything.
Yeah.
It got nowhere. It got us nowhere.
Yeah.
It got us absolutely nowhere.
No,
So why be part of
I
that?
was looking at the stats. So it's like the Maritime, the Atlantic provinces all together. Well, my memory's fading. I think they got 32 MPs, and Alberta has 37. But then they have half the population, and they have just about as much representation. Like the system is designed to keep the East in power and to keep the West as a colony.
Exactly. As a colony that supports the main body back there. And originally it was supposed to support them and send some back to the king. They don't give him his piece no more. They just keep it. Those private consultants now into to Brookfield and all those other companies.
Well, you know, I actually wonder how
Brookfield.
much power the king actually has, because you know, technically he's the head of the armed forces, right?
Over there,
And all the laws are signed in his name,
well,
right?
we don't have an army, so it doesn't matter.
General could technically, yeah.
Canada no longer has an army. No, we
No, it's true. It's so sad. No knock to the soldiers by that.
No knock to them at all.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing but respect for General Eyre and all the others, all the ones who went to Afghanistan and fought and did everything they did. I got nothing but respect for them. But to come back here and then have to watch people come walking through your country wearing full
Some people love to work. Other people love welfare.
Into AMP, I'm back in the day
and not working.
with a balaclava on because it's winter out and I'm freezing.
It's like some people take government money and then complain about it. You know, like go figure.
Take your damn hoodie off and everything, your hat off, you couldn't go in the store. Yeah. These people can do that. These guys fought against this to supposedly give those women and every girl else their rights. Then they come home and they watch this crap happen. And you watch a fake prime minister stand up there and say Muslim values or Canadian values. Some guy just offered to put some national Somali month for a month.
Okay, we're gonna move over.
Yeah. Carney did say that. He said Muslim values are Canadian values. I don't think so. They're two completely different things. You know, it's like they like halal meat. Meanwhile, or they don't like pork or something. You know, like their values or the things that they like are not necessarily the things that I like. You know, you can't say something like that. That just doesn't work in today's world. And you know, we're not foolish enough to believe a guy like Mark Carney.
Over and interview a couple of people here that are just standing here, not doing too much of anything, like these guys over here. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. What do you think of the turnout here?
It's awesome. Better than expected.
How many signs did you get?
I have a class.
3.
3. Aye, sounds good. So, what do you think of meeting up with Derek here and John?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's like you watch them all the time, but it's something different seeing them in person, I bet, eh?
Definitely. And only living a few blocks away.
Oh, really? Out here in Spruce?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, well, nice to see you. Yeah, so what's your number one reason for thinking that Alberta should have independence?
Oh, the years of screw around from the feds. Just constant. Never getting ahead in Alberta.
What would you have to say to anyone that's sitting on the fence there and hasn't decided whether they should be voting for independence or staying within Canada?
Check out stayfreealberta.com and get all the answers.
You should have a YouTube channel. Get the word out there.
For sure.
Any other comments on what was just spoken there?
Nope.
No, but are you enjoying yourself down here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fun down here seeing people that you watch on the tube all the time, but now you have a chance to meet them in person. What do you think about the job that Mark Carney is doing here lately? All the things that he's doing.
Awesome. Not. Jeez. It's terrible.
And the Brookfield company, do you think he's working for Canada or working for Brookfield?
He's working for his pocket.
I think so. He's got must have some back shares or something in his back pocket or something, because it's always got something to do with that Brookfield company. Yeah, unbelievable. Well, nice talking to you, and thanks for coming down here. Nice to see both of you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, really good. Excellent. Okay, let's come on over to these guys here. You guys don't mind being on video here, I bet.
Oh, no, but
I'll just keep talking, and I'll just video you guys talking, because it's probably a good conversation.
Oh, just discussing the fact that it's in Canada. You're not allowed to have open discussions. There's
Well, it's getting worse because they're bringing in these hate speech laws and everything. So you got to, it's like walking on eggs, everything that you say, especially if you're online and you have like a Facebook account, you make a comment, and it's bad enough on Facebook. You can't even say Canadians are pussies without getting a 7-day suspension.
yes, exactly. Well, it's actually there's 3 bills that have just been passed or in the process of being passed. For anybody that's read the book 1984, you put those 3.
Ooh, yeah, 1984. Oh, by the way, I did not say Canadians are pussies. For those of you watching on Facebook, okay, I did not say that. I said that. Well, you heard what I said.
Bills together. That's exactly what that is. That's how bad it is. This is as bad as, well, North Korea,
1984.
Stalin's, Soviet Union, Russia. This is Mao's China. That's the level that our government.
Well, it's like the government is wanting us to shut up. What do you think? They've got you shut up already.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't want to take.
Hey, sounds good. Well, nice talking to you.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are having your discussion here, so I hate to come in on your discussion.
That was funny. Yeah, the government's shutting us all up. They're trying to.
Come over here where, hey, how's it
Making
going?
it so you can't talk
good.
anymore.
Looks like Derek has almost flushed them all out of there. How many got left in there? Holy smokes!
3, 6, 7 signs left.
And how many did you have to start with?
150.
Holy jeez, unbelievable.
5 to 7.
Gave out almost all the signs.
See, this is why I stick with independents, because they're the best people on the planet. You say, I'll be here for 2 hours thinking you got to give them the time. They're committed. They're here.
Yeah.
That's why I love Alberta. Yeah. If this was Manitoba, they'd come a week late and say, oh, sorry, I thought you meant last Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can say that because I grew up there. So it's not a slap.
People want change. We all want change. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, people are desperate for it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. So whenever
Yep.
I see
Yeah, we're all out here. We're all out here for the same cause.
I don't understand.
For Alberta,
We pointed
independence.
out USMCA. I pointed out everything that's happening in Canada. The video that just came out of Mark Carney in 2019 saying anytime we couldn't get regulations through the government, we used a backdoor to put pressure on to get what we wanted. And you look at all of that and you say, now that's the clown running the country. You really want to stay in that? Like, how do you
justify wanting to put up with it?
any form of, like, it doesn't, like, anybody who complains to me, when we went down to the US in March and people talk about, well, we hate Trump and Trump this, Trump that, and I go, you know, he's only here for another 3 years, right?
I think he was down for
like, he goes
Disneyland.
eventually.
What is he done that bad that everybody hates him so bad?
He says it like it is. He says it like it is, and people don't like it, and it's too bad. I wish we had somebody like him running our country.
You know, they
We'd
should
have jobs.
They shouldn't worry
I
about
would
Trump
agree.
saying, I want to take over Canada, because Mark Carney's just giving it to him. He don't got to take nothing over.
You know what's funny is my mother-in-law said that, and the only argument I had for her was, well, if we ran our country properly, he wouldn't have to say that.
Exactly.
Right?
Then again, if we ran it properly, we wouldn't be passing out signs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be doing
The problem with Mark Carney is that he takes Trump at his word seriously, and he doesn't realize that that's Trump's way of negotiating.
Well, not only that, I mean, Mark Carney seems to think that we just have these cards at the table that we can keep playing and say, we're going to give you a nudge here and hopefully you come back. But Donald Trump said it in his address about USMCA yesterday. He says, this is why I got rid of NAFTA and I wrote it this way to renew it, is because the cards then stay on his table. The status quo stays in his favor. He doesn't have to do any deals with Canada. He doesn't have to do any deals with Mexico. He's helping us. So at that point, you need Doug Ford, Mark Carney, and everybody else to have a little slice of humble pie and say, all right, we need to negotiate a deal that works here, and hopefully we don't get, our skirts ripped.
Well, it's easy to see who's winning. Look which country is actually in a recession right now.
Yeah.
Well, and we're the only one.
Yeah.
And I pointed it out last night. I said, isn't it funny that we give all this money to Ukraine, yet we're in a recession and they're not?
Yeah, but it's only a technical recession.
Oh, technical. Technically, they're not in a recession either. But
They live and buy butter on
Technical.
How can we possibly be in a recession? I don't understand that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I run out and drive that butter every week.
Welcome to 1984.
Yeah, I'm not in for it. I'm not. We're taking independence. Sir, did you get a sign?
Let's do it.
You got one? Do you need an extra?
Come on in here.
Sorry? Yeah, some more. I do have some more. How many would you like?
Got a couple of extras left over. Looking
Latecomer.
good down here with the sign giveaway. These are the Corey Morgan signs that were delivered via Red Deer up here. What do you think about this whole thing?
Bless Corey Morgan.
Yeah,
It's a fine start. I hope he
fine.
keeps going. That is one beautiful sign.
Exactly.
Made with a very
CoreyMorgan.com. You can check that website out there if you want to donate so that more signs can be made up for the cause.
many of that stuff. I don't know how to operate a computer.
Ah,
When I went to school, the computer was never in class. I drove truck the whole life. My buddy had to show me how to turn on my laptop. He's got an icon, so I know how to get to YouTube.
right on.
If he didn't do that for me, I wouldn't even be able to watch it.
At least you're out here. Yeah, but how did you know about getting out here?
Because I can't get onto YouTube now because my buddy put little icons for me to click on.
Okay.
And he showed me 6 times before
Yeah.
and I wrote them on paper so I wouldn't mess up.
We're at least able to get on YouTube and watch and see what's going on.
But I can't donate. I can't comment to Derek because I watch every one he puts out. It's very frustrating.
You're more than welcome.
I originally wanted Derek's phone number, but so does everybody else.
Yeah.
The man wouldn't get 5 minutes peace.
I hear you.
But I'm not looking to call him every 10 minutes. I have Tyson's phone number.
What do you think of the turnout out here?
This was pretty good considering we only had 4 days notice as to when we were going to be here.
Exactly. I just heard about this yesterday, so I decided to pop out here to see Derek out here, maybe do a live video, and hey, looks pretty good. Looks excellent.
You got a lot of folks, men and women, that are still at work, can't get here, but they probably would like to be. It's unfortunate that everybody just can't come when things like this happen, but you do have responsibilities.
Exactly.
You can't just say to hell with the kids. I'm going to get a sign.
Yeah.
You guys can starve for a couple of more hours.
But it's good to see everybody out here. Like,
It is.
People that are out.
And they're so friendly.
People have got the signs and they're still sticking around to chat and say hello and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had more talking with Eric than I've ever had with him, but
good to see you
I
out here.
was able to give him a few bucks to send to somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, the signs.
I hear you.
We got 3 different parties apparently that are trying to do something, and they're all asking. I can't donate to none.
Levine put up a big billboard sign at that gas station there, right by the Ledge building, if you know that one. So he's got a sign there right on 109th Street. So
I live up by Onaway.
Onaway, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I used to have a trailer at Alberta Beach there.
okay, I know where
So I
that
used
is.
to go into the Onaway all the time to the co-op store and the burger joint there, stuff like that.
I watched where they said Tabor is whining,
Right.
bitching, and complaining.
Tabor, yeah, southern Alberta.
And I phoned Tyson because he starts the convoys. I was going to say to him, well, why don't we get Red Deer and all the boys and go to Tabor, just drive around the town all day, just
They're actually
piss them off.
they're organizing an event down in
Mama
Tabor.
Red in the house. Scumdog.
I got my buddy on the phone. He walked me through every step
Good to see
find the
everyone.
map section. I found out Tabor's way down by Lethbridge. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a little closer.
Southern
I
Alberta,
thought it
but
was
as far as you
somewhere
can
around
go.
Red Deer,
But they've got
Close
good
to Brett
corn, I know
Boyle.
that much.
yeah, I mean, this is not right where the town can turn around and say, take it down. It's like, no, I don't care what your complaint is. None of us would be complaining if it was Tommy sign up there. It's a legitimate
Not me,
thing.
but Luke Isaac with
Yeah.
Forever Canada, Tommy.
It seems like he's getting away with more dishonest stuff
Well, he's not even like a third party, but yet he's apparently collecting money and producing signs and doing all kind of stuff out there. Hang on a second. These guys are going to leave right away. Derek, I wanted to
Thanks for coming out.
Shake your hand there.
It's always good to see you, brother.
Before you leave.
Thanks for coming out.
Beautiful car, by the way.
I appreciate
Beautiful car. I had many Camaros myself, so they're fun.
I had my very first car was a Camaro. It was an '88, and a lady in Calgary ran a red light and took the whole front end off of it. I gotta get a camera. I couldn't afford to get another one, so I always, for 20 years, I told the wife, if I ever get another one, I'm gonna do it. And then when my mom passed, she left me inheritance and said, I want you to go and buy that Camaro. So that's what we did with it.
There's a few car clubs on Facebook. You should join up to one of them.
Braggy, though. I don't want. I don't want to do
fun ride. Going out for rides, drives with other people with a whole bunch of other cars.
I'll check it out. I just don't want to look like a braggart, so I kind of stick out of those things.
No, because you're with guys with all kind of nice cars, Corvettes and all kind of stuff. Eh?
Hey, take it easy, John. I gave away the last sign. I'm sorry. Somebody came for it. You said you have some, right?
What? You didn't get a sign?
I got 4 more. Or maybe 5 more.
Oh, you're good to go.
This might be somebody who needs one. Okay, I'll give them one now. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but great job.
I appreciate it.
You're a
Thank you
great
so much.
spokesman for the whole thing.
I appreciate it. I always say I'm going to drive more people away than bringing them
No,
here.
not at all. Not at all. People love watching it.
I appreciate it.
Excellent.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Never thought in a million years we'd be here, but here we go.
Great. Hey, well, nice
good
doing
seeing you,
the thing with you here. Thanks a lot.
How are you?
It was nice talking.
Hey, talk to you guys later. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the vehicle here.
And that's
Switch
how
over
it
to
pretty
my,
much ended.
Oops.
Down at Spruce Grove. Yeah, it pretty much ended right there. So, yeah, it was definitely a great time. I had a lot of fun, and I got my signs. And like I said, I put the sign up. Well, actually, hang on. I've got another one here, right here. Let me just show you that sign. Got this one right here. The Choose Alberta. This is it. This is the sign right here. And it says, Choose Alberta, authorized by Pathway to Independence. And the website is corymorgan.com. Oh, not .ca. I think earlier I said .ca, but it's actually corymorgan.com is where you can get more information and find out where you can get a sign from if you live in Alberta, because you absolutely want to be having one of these signs and put it out on your balcony, or somewhere like that. And I've got mine outside on the balcony, and I'll be bringing a sign down to Sylvan and putting it down on my balcony at Sylvan Lake. So, yeah, it's actually a good thing. Actually, there's a couple of other people down in Sylvan that would probably like a sign that I know are like pro-independence as well. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Hey, good to see you in there. Thanks a lot for popping in. And, well, I hope you enjoyed the show here today, because, I just wanted to show you a little bit about what we were up to there yesterday when we were out and about picking up our Alberta Independence signs and promoting it a little bit here. Appreciate that. Yeah, just put that in there. And get ready to go to the lake. Better get ready. Young one just got home from school. So, yeah, we're going to be packing up a bunch of our goodies and heading on that road. And the next thing we're going to be is in our car going down towards Red Deer. And then we're going to be getting into our golf cart and cruising around Sylvan Lake there when we get down there. Let's see, they've got today a farmer's market on at Sylvan Lake. That's what's happening. So we'll be probably going to the farmer's market, heading out to sit on the beach a little bit, watch what's going on there. And I think tomorrow is actually going to be quite a nice day. Let me just check the temperature in Sylvan. Well, I know in Edmonton it's going to be 22 degrees and nice and sunny. Let's see if it's going to be at least that nice in Sylvan. Let me just change it over to Red Deer here and take a look. Yeah, 19 degrees and sunny. So, that's an acceptable day. You know, it's not as warm as it really could be for lying around on the beach, but still, it's going to be nice as long as it's close to that 20 degrees Celsius is about 72 Fahrenheit. So 19 is probably around 70, something like that. So it'll be racing nice, really nice out there doing our stuff. Well, glad to see that everyone is having fun in the chat there. We had some new people pop in there, some new subs to the channel. Let's see, we're at, you know what? When I was doing the show with the stuff that was going on in Ireland, with the riots in Ireland, I lost about 100 subs actually doing that. So I did have a lot of people that joined, but I also had a lot of people that left. So I don't know who left, but I assume it was the people that were like, because we were talking about mass immigration and stuff like that, and people were being like anti-immigration or whatever. So about 100 people actually unsubbed from my channel. Yeah, it was kind of unusual to see something like that happen. Like usually, when I don't stream, people will unsub from my channel slowly, so it's like that. So it's like you almost have to stream every day to keep your sub numbers up, and if you don't stream, then people like slowly unsub from you. And I see that. It's a trend that happens every time I don't stream. So you're in a constant battle, kind of, up and down, up and down. And sometimes when I stream and it's like an event like that, then you get a ton of people that actually sub to you, So big events actually bring lots of subs onto your channel, and then you slowly lose them as if you don't stream for a while. So overall, I'm like down. Actually, let me look here and look at the exact number here. Probably in the last 28 days, I am showing, if I go back and look at my statistics here, down about 87 subs. 87 is the number that's listed on. So, people did sub, but then at least 87 people have unsubscribed from my channel in the last 28 days overall on the average. So, and it all happened at in that one time, right when the stream was going on there, with the what's going on over in Ireland, where the guy got his head almost beheaded, and the people were out on the streets and burning buildings and doing stuff like that. So it's kind of odd how that kind of a thing happens, but it does. And I can't do anything about it. I don't like to see that, but overall, there's still lots of people that watch. There's the usual, the regulars that come around all the time. So that's what's going on here right now. But that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for popping in here. I'm gonna hit the road when I stop the stream, and take it easy. Go for a little bit of a vacation. Every weekend is kind of like a little bit of a vacation for me. So thanks a lot, everyone. Nice to see you. And we will see you again for sure. Woohoo! Take care. Stay out of trouble. And overall, Alberta independence is number one.
Albertans rise up, tired of the status quo. Oil sands pumping black gold, beef on the grill so fine. Grain fields waving golden, canola blooming in the sunshine. But Ottawa's taking our billions, unfair equalization game, sending it east to Quebec while we shoulder the blame. No more pipelines blocked, no more carbon tax chains. We're done with the feds breaking free from their reins. Alberta freedom ringing loud and true, sovereignty calling, independence coming through. No more woke liberalism stealing our way of life. Albertans stand tall, cutting loose From the prairie to the peaks, where the eagles soar high. We're sick of the traitors calling us traitors, that's a lie. Equalization's a thief, stealing our hard-earned pay, while they push their agendas, turning night into day. Beef ranchers and farmers, grain silos stand proud, oil rigs turning profits under Alberta's cloud. No more begging for ports, landlocked but strong we stand. We'll negotiate our future with the world in our hand. Alberta freedom, ringing loud and true. Sovereignty calling, independence coming through. No more woke liberalism, stealing our way of life. Albertans stand tall, cutting loose from the strife. Rocky Mountains watching as we claim our own land. Freedom for our families with a rifle in hand. Alberta freedom, let the anthems roar. We're building our nation forevermore.
Forevermore. This isn't me singing. I wrote the song, though.
But self-determination's all right.
It's AI singing.
From the Soviets, we'll fight through the night. No more sending our wealth to fund their endless schemes. Our pensions rising, fulfilling our dreams. Tired of the liberals, their rules and their games.
Oh, yeah.
Albertans awakening, calling out our name. Canola fields yellow, beef herds grazing free, oil sands fueling
4 million,
futures
4
as
million
far as
barrels
the
a
eye
day,
can
not 2.
see. We're Albertans first, with hearts full of fire. Separation's the answer, lifting us higher. No more being the wallet for a broken confederation. Freedom's our birthright, our declaration. Alberta freedom, ringing loud and true. Sovereignty calling, independence coming through. No more woke liberalism, stealing our way of life. Albertans stand tall, cut loose from the strife. Rocky Mountains watching as we claim our own land. Freedom for our families with a rifle in hand. Alberta freedom, let the anthems roar. We're building our nation forevermore. Alberta freedom, yeah,
Oh,
forevermore.
yeah. Ah, it's going to be so great. See you all later. Have a good day, a good weekend, and we'll see you the next time we go live. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.